Hello, and welcome back to OmniSpace. Today we're going to be exploring one of my favorite films, Inception, and the inspiration behind the logo of OmniSpace. In the film, the spinning top allows the protagonist, Dominic Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, to determine whether he's still in a dream. If it continuously spins, then he'll know he's still dreaming. If it topples over, then he'll know he's awake and back in reality. Applying the metaphor of the spinning top to our mission here at OmniSpace and my personal philosophy, there are a lot of parallels that we can draw. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to focus on two principal themes: balanced optimism and self-actualization. Let's dive in. The entire plot of Inception revolves around Cobb's desire to return home to his kids. He desperately dreams of seeing them again after years of being separated from them as a result of his criminal history. He's given the opportunity by Sato, a wealthy businessman, to have his criminal status erased as payment for convincing Robert, who is the son of Sato's competitor, to dissolve his father's company. This ability to implant an idea in someone's mind is termed inception, which literally means the beginning or establishment of something. The fascinating thing about dreams is that they can be a source of inspiration, hope, and optimism, as well as a source of deep distress. And this is certainly the case for the characters in Inception. If Cobb is able to succeed in his mission to perform Inception on Robert, he'll fulfill his dream, his aspiration of returning to his children. And that's something to be very optimistic about. Yet towards the climax of the film, Cobb admits that his mind houses an invasive mental projection of his late wife, Mal. In literary and literal terms, Mal's character is Cobb's ghost, an aspect of his past that continues to haunt him. What makes Mal's character particularly tragic is that she's unwilling to confront reality, symbolized by her renunciation of the spinning top, and eventually loses grip on what's real as a result of spending so much time in the artificial world both she and Cobb built together. Despite Cobb's desperate pleas, she commits suicide as a delusional attempt to get back to the real world. The striking parallel here is that we can all fall victim to unbalanced optimism and develop an attachment to poisonous ideas that distort reality. Research shows that extreme optimism can lead to poor decision making and downplaying the need to plan for the future. It's essential, therefore, that we have a healthy dose of reality to create balance. But we shouldn't presume that reality demands that we be prematurely pessimistic about our potential. Conservative notions of what we can possibly achieve in a lifetime shouldn't be accepted at face value. We are all born with a predisposition for curiosity, creativity, and versatility. And yet many of us aren't able to manifest all of our talents due to, for example, structural inequalities of opportunity, or what scientists call the Golem effect, which is a psychological phenomenon in which lower expectations placed upon individuals by authority figures leads to poorer outcomes. Knowing where the balance lies between striving for self-actualization and recognizing the necessary limitations of reality is an exercise in introspection. For it's only once you understand who you are that you can be in a position to unlock who you can be. Finally, Dreams is Collapsing is one of two of the film's most notable soundtrack, the other being Time. And there's a beautiful analogy that can be made here too. I know firsthand that attempting to effect positive change comes with its many challenges. You face opposition, you experience self-doubt. Acceptance of this reality, however, need not be passive. Like the spinning top that overcomes gravity's pull through movement, we can actively shape our reality through purposeful action, adaptation, and problem solving. On the one hand, active acceptance means sitting with your pain and possibly setting aside your expectations. On the other hand, it means finding hope in every hardship and being kind to yourself and knowing that no adversity is final. Much like Cobb's unstoppable desire to see his children and his decision to be at peace with Mal's death in the film's finale, we can choose not to let our spinning top, our dreams and ambitions collapse, despite the very real chaos around us. We may falter occasionally, but we will not remain fallen. This, in essence, is what defines us at OmniSpace, and I'd argue is an inherent quality of the human condition. I hope you enjoyed my visual essay on the movie Inception, and I look forward to our next encounter.